Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. In this video we are going to create AI anime from scratch. So as I told you that I have imported some enemies like zombie and other type of characters from asset store. You can bring your characters from any place like asset store or Mixamo, etc. and then that enemies are available here. You can see zombie and we have some prefabs. So this is a humanoid model, so it also have the animations. If you don't have any animations for your character, you can download animations from Mixamo. I already have videos on that. So here you can see this is the zombie, and we have three models of zombies. You can see here in the right side, although these all models are quite same. So first of all, what we will do, we will drag drop our character into our scene. Okay, for InVector, whenever we create InVector character, you can see that we can go to InVector and for example we can create a shooter and then drag drop this prefab inside this slot. But Emerald AI is a little bit different. We have to drag drop character first here, okay, which we want to make our AI enemy, and then we have to right click on that and we have to unpack the prefab. Okay, so in this case, if we go to prefab and then we will click on unpack completely, so this prefab is now unpacked. Okay, so now we can go to window and Emerald AI, and then we can go to setup manager and we will drag drop this model, not from prefab, from the hierarchy. We will drag drop this in AI object. After that we have tags for AI. You can select any tag, but as we are using InVector as a player, so we will select the enemy tag for enemy. Okay, layer for AI will be enemy as well for InVector. And after that we have AI behavior. You can see we have aggressive behavior. We also have AI confidence, which is foolhardy. We can change it to brave or any other style you want to do so. Okay, other settings will be fine, and finally we will click on setup AI and then we will click on setup. The we can just click on OK, don't show again, and then we can click on this close. And now if we select the zombie, you can see the AI Emerald AI settings here, and we'll do these settings in a while. Before moving further, we will check two more things. First thing, if we select the zombie, you can see that we should have a Animator Controller with this zombie. So here it is, and you can see that apply root motion is enabled. So we have to uncheck this option because we don't want to apply the root motion for this character. Also, one more thing, that if we go to zombie and animations, you can see that we have a lot of animations. And if we go to, for example, Waqas animation, you can see that we have some settings, loop time, etc. So the thing is that we will just uncheck this root bake into pose section, but with Y. Okay, we will not do that now. We will check this later on, no problem. So now we will start creating our AI. So that is important. The Animator Controller should be like this. And now we can click on this lock option. So this window will be locked and we can't move anywhere else here. So now the first thing is temperament, where we already have aggressive, brave, and health level to flee. This will be useful for flee mode, and that I will show you that how we can create that type of AI in next videos. And after that we have some other settings. We will just keep these settings like this, and then we can go to animations. Okay, because animations is very important thing. For animations, definitely you can go to Mixamo and you can get very nice animations for separate sections. Like if you can see, for idle we have idle animation clip, and then we have idle non-compat, milli idle compat. So if you want to use separate animations, you can download that animations. In this case we are using the idle animation for all 3 slots, so we can just use idle, idle and idle like this. Okay, after that we will just move to movement section, and in movement section we have 2 tabs for combat and non-combat movement. We have walk straight, left and definitely right animations. You can use these animations. You can download from Mixamo for right and left, and then you can use, but in this case we will just use the simple walk animation, and here walk animation as well. After that we have run animations. You can use the run animation here, and for the run left and right I am using the same animation. If you want to your enemy more dynamic, you can use multiple animations. After that we have a turn animation. For turn animation I am just using the walk one again. Okay, that's good. And now we will just move to combat settings, movements. In the combat movement you can see the walk and run actually animations are there, so we can just click on copy from non-combat movement, and the non-combat movement will be copied here as well, so that's fine. Now we will click on combat section. Here you can see use equip animations. Here we will use the attack animation, so in this field we will just add attack animation. We have one attack animation here, and we can just use it here. Okay, although it's not very satisfying or good, but we are using this one. This attack one is actually I duplicated this one, so no need for this. I am just choosing the one attack animation. You can use multiple attacks as well, so for that purpose you can sorry, this is combat hit animation. So for hit animation we can use some, for example this falling be back or falling forward. Okay, we can use falling back for this one as well. And the death animation, because we don't have any death animation, you can bring your animations as well, but I will use forward, falling forward, just for testing purpose. Later on we can change the animations as well. So now you can see that everything is good, and attack is also there. And then we will just go to emotes. If you have any emotes, you can add that emote here. I will just add this simple run in place emote like this. Okay, so although it is not emote, but I'm just using the animation just for filling out the fields. So now you can see that everything is good, and now what we want to do, we can just add we can just click on create animator controller, and it will create an animator controller. Okay, so now you can see we can create animator controller. For that we can create a new folder here. So for example I will just create a new folder, and I will say it animators, and then inside animator we will just place this zombie animator, and then we can click on save. Now the thing is that when we create the animator controllers, you can see that on the top we have some errors here. So first error is AI head transform error. So for fixing this, we can go to detection and tags, and in detection options here you can see that we have head transform, etc., and we also have the head transform here. Okay, so we will find the head inside zombie 2, and you can see that the head is here. Okay, simply, so for your character you can find your head area, and then we can drag drop this head over here. Okay, other things are fine. So now we will move back on the top, and you can see that now that error is gone, but one more error is there. This AI needs at least one faction relation. Okay, so for faction relation we will just go to detection and tags, and then we will click on tag and faction options. In faction options, first of all, you can see the tag options. Emerald unity tag is respawn, and we can change it. Okay, actually we have to add it enemy, I think. And detection layers, we will detect the player. Okay, and follower tag will be player as well. So we want to, this enemy will want to follow the player, and that's it. After that we will just go to faction options, and in faction options you can see that there is a undead, creature, NPC, animal, and thief. So that options we will learn in next videos, but for now there is a undead. And inside player here faction manager, you can see we have already created a relationship between player and enemy. We want to create one more relationship here, and for that purpose we will just click on this option here, and you can see that we have another faction which is undead, and here we will select friendly. You can select friendly or neutral as well, but don't select the enemy because enemy is here as well, so it will give you error. Okay, so here we are going to select friendly. After that we also have a look at options section. We can enable the use look at to yes. So my mouse is not working, I will just change the cable. Okay, so we can just select yes, and now you can see that everything is good, but here on the top you can see some other errors. So you can see that there currently aren't any melee attacks applied to this AI. Please ensure there is at least one melee attack applied to melee attack list under AI setting combat. So we will just go to AI settings, and then we will just go to combat, and here you can see that we have a damage settings. Inside damage settings you can see we have melee attack distance. This is the distance on which this enemy will attack us and damage us. Okay, you can increase or decrease the distance. For perfection you can definitely decrease it. I will not do any changes here now, and also the attack height and attack arrival, etc., but the main important thing is melee attacks here. Okay, so we'll just click on plus here, and you can see that attack animation, it already detected Z attack because this animation we have added into animations and combat section. Okay, so unfortunately my mouse is creating some problems. Sorry for this disturbance. Okay, again, yeah, now it's good. So damage settings, we'll just you can see that we have already added Z attack, but for we didn't have added minimum damage and maximum damage. So we'll just make it 10 maybe, and here we will just add 25 maybe. Okay, and that's it. We also have some pick type, and we can change it to odds as well, and here we can add some odds like 50% maybe. So that is also good. If you want to add some attack impact effect, you can add as well. So now you can see we don't have any error. Okay, so if we run the game, hopefully we will not have any error and our enemy will work absolutely fine. So let's see how it will look like. So yes, and this is our enemy. Yeah, you can see he attacks us, he finds us, and yeah, actually the run animation is quite good, but I think, yeah, it's quite good run animation, and although you can increase or decrease the speed as well inside AI settings, but you can see that he kills us, and we can also kill him because it have enemy tags. So but you can see that it's quite awesome. The thing is that we have created the zombie AI, which is very simple, and the thing is that you can also do some more settings, like for example, if you will go to movement, you can select the NavMesh driven or root motion as well. Similarly, we have other stats as well, and you can give your AI name and title, etc., and the basic health as well. You can add to your enemy AI. Also in combat section, you can see that we already discussed this section, so no problem. And NavMesh, you can see that agent pace offset, the best offset will be -0.08. In some cases you will see that our enemy is up on the ground, but it's a little bit in air. Okay, so for solving that issue, you can make it -0.08. Also you can decrease or increase the radius. Optimize, you can see always animate and a lot of other things. Also we have events. If you want to add some events on start event, on enable, on reached destination, on player detection, on combat, we can add some events like particle effects or sounds, etc. Also in sounds, you can see that we have no idle sound list. We don't have footstep sounds. We don't have added interact sounds. If you want to add these sounds, you can do so. So for example, if we click here, you can see we don't have any audio clip. If we go here, we will find a lot of audios related to Emerald AI. So here I will just add the idle. So you can see we don't have any sound for idle, so we can just add some empty clip. You can see here it is empty clip. Okay, and after that we have footstep sounds. If we click here, we can just go to footsteps and we can add footstep sounds. Like this, we can manipulate our AI. Interact sound, if you want to add some combat sounds. Interact, we don't have, so combat, we don't have any combat sound as well. So I think you have to find that sounds, or if you want to add some your own sounds, you can add. So for example, here you can see we have metal D, we can add that, or slash. This one is good, so let's add this one, and if you save this, the settings will be applied. Also we have UI settings, so if you want to show some tag to your enemy, you can use that as well, for display enemy name, etc., display AI level, etc. So health bar settings if you want to display. Okay, so there are a lot of options which we will do in next videos as well, with creating some advanced AI system. So it is very basic AI system. One last thing is that when you will create AI with following this method, you will find one more error here in console. That error will be that you have didn't set up the attack one animation. Okay, so what is that? So whenever you have attack animation clip, okay, you have to double click on that, and on the certain point you can analyze your clip as well here. So for example, I will just unlock this, and you can see this animation. So if we play it, you can see this animation in this inspector window. Okay, so at some point, for example, if you want to add here the event, okay, then you will select this section, and here you can see the frames. Okay, so this is the 5th frame. So if we click here, and if we add 5, you will go to 5th frame. Okay, on the 5th frame you have to click on this option, which is add event option. I already have added an event here, so I will just select this, and you can see that the function on the event, you have to select Emerald AI Emerald attack event. Okay, so that's only. So I will just add one more event. So for example, on the other spot we can go to 0.15, and we can just click here, add event, and here we can add the Emerald attack event tag here. Okay, so that's it. So you have to add at least one event like this on your attack animation. Which animation you are using for that compact section. Okay, so that's it for Emerald AI basic enemy. In next video we will move further, and we will create some more advanced enemies.